Hey friends, welcome to Slim and Savory. If you're new here, I'm Susie, a certified nutritionist, and we are doing another video for our high protein, low calorie recipe series for the new year. So today we've got Asian miso chicken meatballs, and just 4 of these little guys is gonna give you 30 grams of protein. They would be delicious on my spicy peanut noodle recipe, which you can find in my very last video for a healthy version of takeout. Today we are actually gonna do the amazing Miso Crunch Salad from Trader Joe's, just to keep our carbs down for the recipe. I'm also going to add about a cup of edamame, just for an additional protein source. So the total macros for this meal is going to bring us to 390 calories and 42 grams of protein. So I wanted to share just a little trick if you're trying to figure out if a particular food is a high protein source. So look at the calories in the food and then look at your protein. And for your protein number, add a 0 at the end, and it should be higher than your calories. So for example, if you have a protein bar that's 200 calories and 10 grams of protein, once you add a 0, that becomes 100, which is only half of the calories. So that would not qualify as a high protein source. So just a little hot tip to help you on your health journey this year. So let's get started. So for our chicken meatballs, we are going to have a pound of ground chicken. We're gonna have a good bundle of chives that we're gonna chop, 1 egg, some sesame oil, some Japanese panko breadcrumbs, a good mixture of miso, and you can do honey or maple syrup, and I also added a little bit of minced garlic in there just from the jar. I'm not trying to be too fancy. And then for spices, we're gonna do a good amount of ground ginger, some pepper, and just some onion powder. So it's that simple. So let's get started by chopping our chives. Get your egg in the bowl. And now we're gonna add our other ingredients, our sesame oil, our breadcrumbs, spices, and our white miso paste. And for rolling our meatballs when we're getting the chicken in, I like to wear gloves. That part is up to you. Get in there and mix it all together. Now we're gonna get started rolling our meatballs. So make them pretty small, so that way they don't have to spend too much time in the oven. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 365 and get yourself a baking sheet. We're gonna get these meatballs on there. I'm not gonna lie to you, they don't look the prettiest, but they are gonna taste good. Now let's get them in the oven. So we're gonna let those bake about 30 to 35 minutes depending on your oven. You can also make them in the air fryer. That'll take about 20 minutes, or you can fry them in a pan with oil. However you prefer them, they're gonna come out great. So while those bake, we're gonna assemble our salad. All right, we got our meatballs out of the oven, just letting them cool down for a minute. And I did flip these about halfway through, just so they cook nice and evenly. And we're gonna assemble our salad. So this comes with a sesame miso dressing. You can use whatever dressing you want, but I highly recommend you stick with what comes in the kit. TJ's won't do you wrong. And I also thawed that cup of edamame in some hot water, so we're gonna add that in the salad as well. Look at all those beautiful colors. This is gonna be so good. And let's plate it. So a serving size of this is about 1.5 cups. Looking beautiful already. We're going to add 4 of our meatballs. And this next part is optional, but I highly recommend you do a drizzle of Japanese barbecue sauce. This stuff is amazing. Oh yeah. All right, let's taste it. All right, friends, there's your Asian miso chicken meatballs with Miso Crunch Salad or peanut noodles or whatever you decide to put it on top of. But let me know how you like it and let me know what other high protein recipes you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.